Such a great event. Thank you all for being here, for attending this week's conference, for bringing your voices, your perspectives, and your experiences along this bumpy road. My name is Bruce Hungate, and I'm with the Center for Ecosystem Science and Society and McAllister Program in Community, Culture, and the Environment. And this event has been just terrific. On behalf of ECOS and the McAllister Program, I'd like to express how grateful we are to the expert panelists and moderators for sharing their knowledge, experiences, and time these past 3 days. We're really grateful to our colleagues in the NAU Office of Sustainability and at the City of Flagstaff for their collaboration and for their continued work on climate action. And we're grateful to all the attendees who've tuned in from across North America. It's really been encouraging and inspiring to hear from many of you who are also doing the work to get to net zero and beyond, to true zero. This week, we heard about the importance of community engagement, about a just transition away from carbon, how it involves social and racial justice as well. All must be addressed to make meaningful progress toward meeting the climate challenge. We heard that prioritizing carbon reduction and sustainability work must happen in the top levels of leadership in order for plans to be resourced and to be successful. We heard that student engagement and leadership is also essential to these often complex decision-making processes, and students can help provide accountability and momentum along the way. We heard a lot about the how, key details about how your institutions have done this and are doing this: offsets, efficiencies, biomass, power purchase agreements, leadership engagement, and partnerships. All conversations that we hope will continue and that can serve as signposts for those of us on the path that we can follow to make the way a little less bumpy. We heard inspiring introductory remarks each day from Tim Carter, Regent Fred Duval, Matt Muchna, and many others that decarbonizing is not only a long-term savings, but it's also a moral issue for students, faculty, and researchers who will look at climate leadership when choosing where to study and where to live and how to live. And they should. Our research at ECOS shows that warming has already changed the planet, and the effects will grow more catastrophic the longer we take. We've learned this week also that we have the solutions. This convening has encouraged me by showing just how many solutions are already underway and being implemented right now. I'd like to close with brief but huge and heartfelt thanks to many here at NAU for pulling this event together. Thanks to Taylor Sheriff, George Koch, and Kate Peterson for background research and imagining over the summer that built momentum for this week's event. Thanks to Stephanie Mayer, expert navigator of all things Zoom and coordination on the scene and behind the scenes. Thanks again very much to all our moderators and panelists from NAU and all the other participating institutions. And I'd like to thank again, especially Kate Peterson for leading this effort, both in details and in vision. Kate, I admire your talent and passion and very much appreciate your leadership here. ECOS and the McAllister Program on Community, Culture, and the Environment are committed to accelerating meaningful climate action at NAU and around the Colorado Plateau by fostering conversations like this one, a conversation that takes the science we know and puts it to work. It is much like our scientific research, where we study what's known from others' work, we learn the methods, we invite input, and we share struggles and successes by holding a big meeting where we all get together, or these days, a big virtual meeting, where even if we're not together in person, we are together in our commitment on this bumpy road. Please watch your email for follow-up. There will be evaluations, and we really appreciate your filling those out. Recordings and other resources will be made available to you in the coming weeks. And I invite you to join us in the networking room posted in the chat session. Thanks again very much.